Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Well, again, much time has slipped away between videos. I'm not sure where it goes. I actually had to look at my YouTube channel to figure out which character I was playing. And I think it's Winklewump here, so we're going to continue with him. Yeah, sorry for the long delay between videos, but you know how inconsistent I am with these things. It doesn't... Sometimes... time just flies by and it doesn't come to mind to make videos. Another thing is I don't often sign in with this account anymore. I'm sure some of you are familiar with my comments around the web, but I've created another account to comment on other matters. I'd better actually look at my spells here. I think we're going with Irradiate here, so let's just get surrounded. And beautiful. I really want to experiment with that spell a little bit. Also, Stone Arrow I think is going to be inadequate fairly quickly. So we are going to want to go back to the stash. I'm not sure why I left it so quickly. Let's just... There it is. And we're going to memorize once more. Mystic Blast would be good. Mystic Blast is actually better than Stone Arrow. But then we're going to turn into a Conjure. This is the debate I had last time, isn't it? And Battle Sphere. And we wanted to become an Earth Elementalist. Well, we are going for Shatter, but we do need conjurations. What to do? A Stone Arrow and Sandblast could be replaced by Mystic Blast and Magic Dart. It would free up an inventory slot. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. So, do we have any Scrolls of Amnesia? Let's use that. Get rid of Stone Arrow. Use our Forget Spell ability. Get rid of Sandblast. Now we're going to memorize Magic Dart and memorize Mystic Blast and memorize Battle Sphere. And it looks like this is going to revert to more or less a... Do I want transmutations up? Yeah, we're gonna fool around with that. We'll turn it off for now. I don't really want to revert to a full conjurations build, but we're gonna need probably orb destruction before long, that sort of thing. But we're gonna keep Earth up as well. Let's see how it goes. We can always change. That's the good thing about Sif Muna, and it's never really a huge waste putting points into conjuration. And I believe I'm wearing an amulet of resist mutation. Let's just check our inventory actually. We don't need the stones anymore, so let's drop those. Those are very nice boots, so let's keep those. The buckler we're going to put on in a little bit. We could use better rings. Potions and scrolls are par for the course. Yeah, we certainly could use better armor as well. So let's just drop the stones here. If we need them, we can always come back for them. What did we pick up? A white potion. So let's just identify that. See if it's something we can use. Invisibility is always useful. What I should be... Well, let's get back into dodging once we get our shields up. The orange rat is the one that concerns me the most, but I'm not really too concerned. Our charm should go up very quickly. And speaking of which, I want invocations up as well, but all in good time. Got a little rat's nest here. Mysteriously, it has no cheese. This might be a little dangerous, so we're going to use our Irradiate, please. We're severely poisoned. Gonna radiate again. And we're severely contaminated now. I don't want to be severely contaminated. Let's cure. Get our battle sphere back up. And if we must, we can channel mana back in. I don't know where that came from. It might have been a consequence of me irradiating, which leads me to believe that it's not a very useful spell. Conjuration's up to 9 and Charm's up to 7. That's getting better. Let's get out of here. And we're going to Mystic Blast him. Fortunately, we're going to have to stand toe-to-toe with him for a little bit. But no problem taking him out. More yaks come. But they are easily dispatched. I'm really worried about my defense here because we are a deep elf. But of course it's just the lair, so we don't have much to worry about yet. Which are famous last words, of course. Here is a scroll of enchant armor, and I'm looking forward to getting some troll leather armor. Something along those lines, maybe steam dragon armor. The lair often offers such opportunities in the lower levels. And if not the lair, the swamp. Ooh, here we go. Well, let's get their attention. See, I think Earth Magic really needs a buff here. Let's see what this does. Really not that much, considering it's a level 5 spell. I mean, it's okay, but Mystic Blast is a little better. Let's put it into int. We are going to have to flee here, at least till we... Ow. Let's use a fear. Get away. Get our mana back, eat something, and we should be fine now. Unless there are more death yaks, of course. See, it's just... I think Earth Magic needs a buff. It used to be really powerful, but even Lee's Rapid Deconstruction isn't doing much for me right now. Let's just check the power level. Well, it could go up 3 more pips, but you'd think it would be a little more powerful than it is. Staff of Poison, let's just drop that. And wield our dagger, and let's wear our buckler. Because I think we're getting close to... Yes, we are getting close to level 5. Necromancy. Well, Vampiric Draining is always a very good spell. And so is Regeneration. We do have a lot of charms. I'm going to get Regeneration. So let's get some Necromancy. We'll turn off charms for a while. It's always easy to train that. And I think with a strong Regeneration, that'll add to our survivability quite a bit, as long as we remember to put it on, which is always my downfall. Uh-oh. Run. And I guess part of being a wizard like this is being a jack of all trades. Necromancy at level 2. Let's get some food and back off. Okay, let's turn conjurations off Let's just focus on that shields. Oh, let's leave necromancy on for our piety. I'm thinking of even getting rid of least rapid deconstruction. I don't think it's going to come in very handy. Might just abandon Earth magic entirely at this point. I would like to get that that spell that turns me into a leech form, I think. That would be pretty useful and a lot of fun to fool around with. We are not going to win this, so let's just back off. Lead some of them into that teleportation trap. Reduce their numbers. And see if we can get up the stairs here. Okay. Shields is almost up where we want it, and after killing some of these elephants it should be there. Could have used that scroll of summoning a little while ago. I can actually use it now. Guys, come on, help me fight. And of course they all disappear when I need them most. Bunch of fair weather friends. We've got to back off here. Hope we can climb the stairs. We did. We took an elephant with us, but that's okay. Shields is where we want it. We're going to go back to dodging, and necromancy can more or less stay on for a little bit. We'll get up to about 6. Let's cast regeneration, see how it does for us as we run away. Yeah, that's quite nice. Let's take out the Black Mamba first. I don't feel like being poisoned. Our damn battle sphere doesn't last too long. Where's our mana going so quickly? Can I eat this? No. Again, let's retreat up the stairs. This time we have an elephant to worry about. We'll attack him with our dagger. That's not working out too well. So we'll magic dart him. Necromancy is almost up at 6. And then we'll turn it off and go back to our conjurations. Beautiful. I almost feel like heading back to the stash and retooling our spells even more. With this sort of build, I definitely want haste. We have the ability to get our charms up and cast that quite easily. Let's just get our piety up to full pips, and we'll wait for our first book gift. I really want invocations as well, so let's put that on. Oh, very rarely do you see a segmented section of the layer like this. I suppose we can use least rapid deconstruction here. The one use I can think for it. It used to be an excellent spell. It used to deliver a lot of damage, and maybe it still does, but it just doesn't seem to offer the bang for the buck it once did. We're going to eat fruit here. And get out. Why do I feel like I need more mana all the time? Maybe because I do. Why is necromancy still on? Let's get conjurations on. And we'll leave spellcasting off for now. Actually, I'm just going to go back up to the lair. I want to check my books. Now, all of a sudden, things have changed. I come back to a run I've left for a long time. And I don't want to play as I've played before. I want to take a more standard approach. Searing Ray. Vampiric Draining. That would be a good spell to have. Let's try the Staff for 1. Yeah, that's good. Staff of Conjuration. We can stick with that. let's forget some spells. Irradiate we'll keep. Let's get rid of least rapid deconstruction. And let's retool Battle Sphere to be in that slot. Good, good. Let's drop the books and drop... Oh, I don't have any books. Okay, what do we have? Bolts of Draining. Suppose that would be somewhat useful. Never really used it. Summon Greater Demon. It's probably something I don't want to fool around with, at least not until I have Dispel, and I do have that. I have Dispel on Dead. Agony. Agony's a good spell. Animate Dead is a very good spell. Let's pick up Animate Dead. Do a little dabbling in necromancy here. And Vampiric Draining. In which case I want necromancy back on. How many spell levels do we have left? 1. Okay. And what spells do we have memorized? I don't like the mutation effects of Irradiate. They've got to tone that down a little bit. Vampiric Draining will add to my survival. I should probably remember to put on Stone Skin. I'm not sure if I'm going to use Petrify much. I probably won't. Let's get rid of Petrify. And oh, we can memorize Bolt of Draining, so let's get Bolt of Draining. Okay. Well, this is a very weird spell setup. No one I've never used before. And I've never used anything like this before. Let's turn off dodging because I want invocations up. And we'll fool around with Bolts of Draining a little bit, see how useful it is. I've actually never used it. It's only been used on me. Wonder if it works with Battle Sphere. What is Battle Sphere now? Seems to work with Battle Sphere. We can always fool around with spell schools in this run. Why not? Done exploring. Okay. Why are there so many monsters still here? And down we go. Can we stop picking up rocks, please? That's the last thing we want. There we go. And let's drop any rocks that we have picked up. 35 of them already. So, why do I keep casting G? What is G? Animate Dead, okay. Well, we can cast it here. Might as well get a little friend in. Miscast, but there we go. Animate him. Get a couple of frogs. Ooh, this should be good for animating. Let's try a Bolt of Draining. Doesn't have great range to it. Have to get a drain in there. And our army of minions continues to grow here. Excellent. Did we lose a Pip of Piety? It looks like we did. Never mind, it'll be back soon. Oh, 1 Bolt of Draining did the job there. And it's quite nice that it's a level 5 spell. I mean, for a bolt spell, that's not too bad. It's just the range. seems to do pretty good work there. And we got shafted on our way to finding a good pair of boots. Let's use magic mapping here and find our way back up before anything terrible happens. Although I'm not really too worried. I'm well prepared for more or less the last level of the lair here. Step aside and drain him good. Okay. Back up. Who are we going to eat here? Let's eat the frog, and we'll animate the rest. It's kind of good that they nerfed... Oh, I keep forgetting I have Mystic Blast too. Oh, I should have animated him, but I cut him up. It's kind of good that they nerfed Skeleton, Ray Skeleton. That was a little too powerful. I agree with that, although it was a very useful spell. But I'm not the kind of person that likes a lot of summons around me. I like to take my enemies out by myself. And level 13, and let's go up. What's interesting is that often gets me killed. I really should make use of summons more often. And that's a run I've been meaning to do, and I've actually been practicing a little bit, is a summoner. Nobody ever starts with a summoner, I know. No, we're not going to take those boots off. No, no. Let's just identify these new boots. The only thing I'd swap them out for is a boots of running, possibly. Let's identify this amulet. Guardian Spirit, we don't want that. Let's put on this ring. Hopefully it's not cursed. Protection from magic, that's probably better than positive energy. Let's also drop some of these junk wands. Don't need that. Confusion, no. Disintegration is always useful. And let's just make sure we don't pick that up. And that. And that's about it. We can pick up the rest. Okay. Wow, Bolt of Draining I'm fairly impressed with. It's not bad. Better than Mystic Blast. I wonder how much experience I'm losing by using it. Probably, I mean, not that much. Okay, down we go. Let's drain him. Wow. One shot. Let's just use our starving again. I'm gonna have to get spellcasting up. Got an army of rats now, which probably aren't gonna be that useful. Let's drain him. And our minions took him out. And now we will raise him as one of our own. Haha. This looks like work for our Mystic Blast. Oh, our Battle Sphere, that is. Let's raise our army and rest up. We're still hungry. We're gonna have to start eating some of these corpses rather than raising them. Where'd they all go? Don't tell me there's a time limit on this now. How do you do that again? Animate dead. The magic is unstable, so eventually those reanimated will crumble to dust. Okay, so they don't last forever. Might have to reconsider my reliance on animate dead. It's not as good as it once was. If they were going to do that, they should have just raised the spell level of it. Because now it's kind of useless. You really want to be able to depend on your undead allies. You know, I'm reluctant to raise them now. What good are they going to be? They're going to abandon me when I need them. So it's better to go for some sort of summon, I think. That being considered, let's go back up. All the way up to the stash. Okay. Animate skeleton. We don't have any summons. Except summon greater demon. Monstrous menagerie is probably within our range. I like the name of it. Summons a powerful exotic creature to the caster's aid. May call forth a harpy, a manticore, or a lindworm, and at high power may summon a sphinx or an entire pack of harpies. With high power, the individual creatures will also gain increased strength. Sustain at most 3 creatures summoned by this spell. Okay. Well, what aren't we using here? We're not using Irradiate, so let's get rid of it. Animate Dead is proving less useful than I initially thought, but let's keep it for a little while. Let's rearrange our spells so regeneration is on C. Remember to use it. Also, vampiric draining should be handy as well. Maybe we'll put that on D. What does Stone Skin do for us? We have 12 AC. Gives us 4 AC. It's not anything to really scream about, but it is 4 AC. Alright, well, we might as well keep what we have here. There's no sense in getting rid of it until we find a new spellbook. And we have again lost a pip of Sifmuna Piety, so we're a little slow in... Obligations is coming along. Let's put on spellcasting. We should, at this point, be getting some fairly good experience from these monsters. We'll drain him. No, we'll Mystic Blast him. And since there's a herd of elephants at the bottom of those stairs, we'll go down these ones. Hungry again. But now we have the ability to summon, or to get a bit of mana, to channel a bit of mana if we need it. And we can also, should we really need it, raise the dead. Which will come in handy till we find something better. This is a perfect opportunity to drain. And we're going to make use of our draining abilities as best we can here. Look at that draining. Beautiful. Invocation's up to 6. I'd like to get it up to 8. Not a bad spell. For a level 5 spell. Channel mana in. Drain. Mystic Magic Darts. What to do? Might as well raise them since we're not hungry, but of course we got hungry right away after we raised them. So what to do? Let's raise him too because he's powerful. But pretty much everything on this level of the dungeon is going to be powerful. Oh. Death yaks and other more dangerous monsters. Let's be careful here. I believe we can drain through our undead. That shouldn't bother them a bit. Channel mana. Channel mana. Channel mana. Excellent work. Raise them. Pick up the unknown scroll. Kill whatever that is. And I think we've got a few things unknown to check out here. Scroll of acquirement. Let's acquire some armor, see what it is. A cloak. We don't even have one, so better than nothing. And enchant weapon, which we do not need. Let's eat yet another bread ration. And take out some more death yaks. Raise them up. Oh, they're all abandoning me. Can't rely on this necromancy. We've regained our Pip of Piety. Hopefully we'll start getting book gifts soon. Let's give him a drain. And another drain. Whoa, that was close. And we're certainly going to raise the Hydra. So I'm starting to get a sense about how long these guys last, and it's not good enough as far as I'm concerned. I mean, if you're continually killing, you're going to have allies. So it's not absolutely useless. It's a fairly good balance, especially considering that it's only, level 4. But again, it's sort of unreliable. And it just makes me less inclined to use it. I was never the biggest fan of summons or necromancy anyway, but I always thought summoning was a little overpowered. Come on guys, kill him. It's a rat, for God's sakes. It's also doing terrible things to my diet here. I've really got to start eating more of my kills. Invocation's up to 7.3. We're going to turn it off at 8. In fact, we're just going to focus it right now. And hopefully these yaks will do it. However, it's not all terrible. I have to eat a steak here. It's going to cost me. It's not all terrible in the world of necromancy because I really do enjoy this bolt of draining. And we're just going to Mystic Blast him. And since we just ate some perma food, we might as well raise these guys. .7. Mod, okay. First hit it with a drain. Mystic Blast. What do we have here? We'll put on Stone Skin. We'll put on Regen. Hit it with another drain. Alternate between Mystic Blast and Drain. And finally got her with a simple Magic Dart. And let's regenerate her. Invocations is good enough. Dodging is not, so let's put that back on. And we need some more spellcasting, no questions. No question about it. You can kill. If I have the mana, I will help. And we're desperate for some health here. That's most certainly going to be the next thing on the agenda, is getting my fighting up. Wow, that draining. Great work. I don't know where all these guys are coming from, but I'm draining them as soon as they run around the corner. And it's working beautifully. I'm really impressed with draining. Probably costing me a fortune in experience, but wow, it gets the job done. I think it's better than Bolt of Fire. You know, the only way it suffers is the range, but apart from that, especially considering the level of magic that it is. I think it's only level 5. Back, you beasts. Do I have any? I'll eat the pizza. And then we're going to eat some of these guys before we raise them. Okay. Oh, there's Snorg. Get drained, Snorg. Let's get our battle sphere up. Snorg has gone berserk. We're going to have to take him out immediately. And we're going to have to eat. What to do? Let's try draining him because we need help. Oh, we have absolutely nothing in the way of mana. Not good. Let's go invisible. And wander off. We should be alright now. Oops. We're not at all alright. Let's just get up, eat some permafood yet again. I'm really not timing my food management very well. Hop right down in Snorg's face and drain him. And here's our first gift. What do we get? Ozukabu's armor, venom bolt, pretty much garbage. But that's okay. It's only the first in a long series of garbagey gifts. Let's channel a little bit as we're waiting for these guys to die. And there we go. Get a skeleton up. Drain the hell out of that thing. Drain you guys too. I really like how you can drain through your undead. That's pretty useful. Let's take a step back because these enemies are quite dangerous. Again, we're near starving. Drain, 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 drain. Cannot eat. Eat more permafood. We're going to eventually have to stop eating permafood, and every time we do, there's something fairly succulent to eat here. In this case, sheep. Rest up a little bit. Lose some valuable minions as we do so. And raise some more to replace them. Well, we're not going to run out of summons at this rate. We are, however, going to run out of mana. Let's get back. Channel a little bit. And this time keep some flesh in our inventory. Looks like this is the final treasure trove here. Let's see what we have. An unidentified potion, which is going to be fairly interesting. What spells do we have? Do we still have... No, we got rid of the earth spell. You shall be drained. Regen on, and that'll take care of that little health issue we have there. Might as well get some allies while we're at it. Oh, we're out of chunks, so we allowed ourselves to get a little hungry here. Drain his face and stand back while our minions lose terribly? No, they won. Good. And that was a fairly mysterious final level of the lair. Haven't quite seen anything like it before. Potion of mutation, huh? Okay, well. Let's head on up. I guess the next step is the Orcish Mines. I wanted to eat you. Wonder if I should get some more necromancy. Would be pretty good for... Let's first of all see how our spell hunger is. Battlesphere is hungry, and Bolt of Draining is hungry. Nothing else is. Vampiric Draining is a very good spell. And our necromancy is +2. Let's get spellcasting up to about 15, then we'll worry about it. We have 2 books here. So let's just see what we have. Lightning bolts. I want a summon. I want a summon, and they're not giving me any. Perhaps there'll be something to buy in the Orcish Mines. Alright, there's nothing much we need to do here. We can probably drop the Enchant Armor Scroll and the Brand Weapon Scroll. Enchant Armor, we have 3 of those. Good. Very good. Okay, off to the Orcish Mines. Have we not discovered the Orcish Mines yet? Apparently not. Hello, sir. The rest of this level should be pretty easy. I'm hitting with my staff there. Okay. Hello, bees. This might be a good time for regeneration, in case we get poisoned. And it's always nice to have an army of bees around. I'm going to channel, and we're going to eat the next thing we find. Interesting. Twisted armor. +3 leather armor of 1,000 orbs. Strength -5. Not useful. Intelligence +3 is good, but it's not worth -5 strength. We'll find something better. Nice to have the bees on your side for once. And there's the Orcish Mines. Oh, my bees are disappearing. Well, good things never last. Drain. Mystic Blast. Carefully cut, get the hide, and eat his flesh. Go back to the lair. Oh, please. Why do I have to deal with you? Let's get our enchant armor scrolls and enchant that up. Put it on. Now we have natural regen, but we're going to have to get our armor up a little bit. So that will take the place of dodging and spell casting. I want armor up as much as possible, although it's not really affecting our spells too much. Might as well blow the rest of the enchant armor scrolls on it. There we go. Armor class up to 16, which isn't too bad. But it's the regeneration effect that's really going to come in handy. The only thing I'd trade this out for is maybe artifact armor. In which case we won't need the enchant armor scrolls. Is this Grum? Might be Mr. Grum. There he is. Let's give him a little draining. He died after one drain. Channel. Because we have flesh to eat. There we go. Nice and efficient. Ooh, look at this hat. What are we wearing currently? A +0 helmet? That's got to be better. And it is. That can certainly get enchanted up too, once we find some enchant scrolls, which we might at the bottom of the Orcish Mines. Not much point in animating dead here. Really, our best weapons here are going to be Magic Dart and Mystic Blast. Why am I targeting those people? Target these ones. And here we've got a tough guy. Let's see how tough he is when he's drained. Wow, that draining was dynamite. Okay, we need flesh. We need mana. And we need an army of minions. It's going to be pretty hard to stay hungry in the Orcish Mines. This video is getting a little on in time, so I'm going to try and make more because you silly people seem to like them. Of course, I always say that, and then weeks go by without me making a video. But it's the thought that counts. Okay. That's level 1. Almost. Okay, we'll leave it here, and we'll see you next time. I'll try and make a video soon, and armor's at 1.7 only. And we'll continue Winklewump, the Destroyer. See you next time. Bye-bye.